So again, let's go back to this. Manifesting contains many different sequences, or there are many ways and many perspectives that we can give to those sequences to understand better the process of manifesting. And part of today is to see how we're going to be actually doing this process in a little bit more specific way, which has to do with the way that we create our reality. Okay, this is going to be linked to the way that we create reality. So let's go back into the brain in our heads is processing a single thought because it's the one that is designed to give us meaning. So we need to find perspectives and we need to find that thought to give us meaning, which means it needs to make sense for us. Otherwise, we will disregard the thought. Now, this is complicated because, for example, many people said, I want to manifest a better finances in my life, correct? Well, what if their subconscious mind says, oh no, you can't do that. Remember, you need to be poor or you need to be broke. If that is the actual program that somehow at subconscious level you are running, if that makes sense. So when the brain is looking at all these perspectives, is creating a sequence, because if you accept the thought and if you pass the challenge, the subconscious challenge, just in case that you have a program that is there that is going to give you the opposite of what you want. So if at subconscious level you're having a pattern of disregard or reject all the good things that you would like to achieve because there is your program, once that you pass that, you will, because of this brain, the one in your head, you will be creating the manifesting sequence. And again, I'm going to repeat it. In today, we're going to be very specific about that sequence because we want to make sure that we are aware of the reality that we want to create. All right? So we are understanding right now that we have pretty much 3 brains. The human body contains 3 brains. In my theory, there's other theories that they said we have 2 brains. The one in the head, the one in the gut, and my theory is that our heart is another brain, another form of brain. I talked about this before in other classes, where I explained that the heart processes those emotions also, which connects the process of the thoughts at emotional level. The stomach, the gut, process thoughts, thought particles at intuitive level. And the brain process thoughts at logical and literal and inference level. So the one that actually, once that accepts the thought and process the thought through a sequence, it will connect with the power of the gut and the power of the heart. For these 3 brains help to process the energetics of that thought, for that thought to become your reality. It's not just the brain and just your power of belief. Part of the process is that your consciousness about that thought, how conscious you are of processing a thought, an idea, is going to create a connection at intuitive level, but also at emotional level. And those three brains connecting will be working together simultaneously to go through the sequence of manifesting and especially creating your reality.